This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. I am not above a good troll. Right now, Ivanka Trump, as I speak, is on the stand, or at least in the courtroom in New York City. Her testimony compelled by the court system to testify in the matter of Donald Trump's fraud case. Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump have already testified. Donald Trump was not in attendance for that. I don't know because I'm here with you and not watching what's going on there, or at least following along on Twitter since it's not televised. Not following to see if he is there in the court. My suspicion is that his heart is there, though. I'm going to play this clip, this brief 1-minute ad from Lincoln Project, a group whom I've had some criticisms for in the past, but it seems like they're getting their shit together and their work is productive now. In this case, it's more of a poking fun at, but I think in the larger frame, it serves to maybe wake people up to the hypocrisy and the grossness that is Donald Trump and the wannabe relationship that he has with Ivanka. Remember that the Republican Party, the party of family values, is also the party that for 2 times has tried to elect Donald Trump president. 1 time was successful. A man who said, if Ivanka wasn't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. We all know what that means. It doesn't mean going down to the malt shop to have a soda or a sundae. It means to have sex with his daughter. On another television show, he was asked what they most have in common as he sat next to his daughter, and he said, I think sex is what we most, or he said jokingly, well, I can't really say sex, can I? What normal man, father, thinks of their offspring in these terms? What normal man, father, camera, woman, goat, thinks about their daughter as an object of possible sexual relationship? A sick, twisted freak, a pervert, not a family values Christian, or at least what evangelicals propose to be following. Anyway, here's this ad. I just wanted to give the preface there to remind you of exactly who there's so much that encapsulate who Donald Trump is. The most terrible aspects of humanity are just poured into the empty brain of Donald Trump. I just wanted to remind you of who we're dealing with here to give you a flavor for the object or the point of the ad. Watch this.
Oh, Donnie, she's taking the stand. The one you always wanted and could never have. She and Jared tried to get away from you, to ignore you, using your name to make billions. You're embarrassing to her, uncomfortable, gross.
My dad's communication style is not to everyone's taste.
She's looking for an exit, freedom from you. So when she testifies, she'll sell you out. Maybe she already has. What'd she tell Letitia James behind your back? What deal did she cut?
The statements are explicit that the preparation was the responsibility of Mr. Trump.
She'll do anything to be away from you. Forever. All those years hoping she'd be the one. Now, she's just a witness against you. And if you think she'll ever visit you in prison, think again.
Now, obviously, I believe this ad is really more just to rile up Donald Trump. We know that the things he sees on TV, whether that be the news or the testimony and statements by former allies, current allies even, send him into an apoplectic fit. He freaks out and runs to Truth Social, where only the most loyal MAGA idiots will see his response. So this is really just to poke the bear, as it were, relative to the Lincoln Project and what this ad serves. That's what I believe. But there are some truths in there. There's some nugget of reality in there that they're providing, and that is that Ivanka Trump has distanced herself from Donald Trump. She was in lockstep with him during the administration, nary a negative word. But since they left and she and Jared got their $2 billion payday from the Saudis, the murderers, the dismemberers of journalists, they have been relatively distant from Donald Trump. We need more of this. This is the type of politics that is needed to combat Donald Trump, to combat MAGA world. We don't live in an era that was once available to us all. The same era that Michelle Obama talked about, when they go low, we go high. We don't live in that anymore. That is an era in the past. That is a time gone by. And I'm not necessarily saying fight fire with fire, but absolutely more of this, pointing out the disgusting, depraved nature of Republicans like Donald Trump and the tens of millions of people who are willing to sell their souls to vote for him. Voting for a man who wants to have sex with his daughter. What do you think? You know what I think. You can leave a comment below. We can have a conversation in the comments. That absolutely is great. It helps to juice up the algorithm, have YouTube deliver this content and recommend this content to new audience members who may then in turn become a part of this community. That would be great. Thank you very much. You can also call and leave me a brief voicemail. Please keep them brief, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily at dollemore.com. If I am your flavor of political commentator, if I do something that brings you value on a video-by-video basis, please consider supporting this channel monetarily, helping support and produce what we do. Click the join button below. For $2 a month, you can become a channel member. We're getting ready. If you become a patron on Patreon by the end of the year, we're getting ready to send out our end-of-the-year Patreon gift, usually something small and inside jokey. It's always a fun time. Go to patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast if you want to get in on that. You can hit the super thanks button. But more importantly, and most importantly, make sure you're subscribed, like and comment on this video. Share this with someone who needs to hear it or would get a laugh out of this ad. And most of all, take care of one another. Be genuine. Those things are not just a mantra or something cute I say at the end of a video. Those are things I mean. To be genuine. Take care of one another. See you next time.